Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading and see what your angels and your spirit guides have to say. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. If you come across these animals in the wild or you come across an image of these animals, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Libra, saying, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have the whale spirit, which says, trust the great mysteries. And then we have the stag spirit, take the leap. So trust the great mysteries as you take that leap towards what it is that you desire, towards what it is that you want within your life. For a lot of you Libras, there's a sense of thinking that things should be one way, and thinking that you're wrong about something that's coming through here. And it's like, you're not wrong. You just have to take that leap of faith on yourself to move you forward. Yeah. And then we have your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have Mother Earth, which is the Earth Star chakra, located 6 inches below your feet. And then we have forgiveness, which is the heart chakra. And it's rooting yourself to your path and your purpose. And the forgiveness can be the forgiveness of anything, but it's just that energy that holds us back. It's that sense of thinking, I should have done more, or I should be more, or, this should be more within my life. And it can simply be the forgiveness to yourself to say, this is who I am. And I don't have to hold myself to unreasonable expectations, or I don't have to dislike myself, because so much of advertising, so much of the world is like, oh, well, fix this about you, and then everything will be better. And it can be just a forgiveness for life in general, just to move forward towards what you want, and to say, I do my best. And that is really all I can put on the table. And I know that might sound a little fatalistic or a little bit overwhelming, but it's kind of like, Libra, you're giving yourself balance back, and you're giving yourself the power of balance to move you forward. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. At the heart of everything is the 3 of Pentacles. That makes perfect sense. You're crowned by the 9 of Swords. We have the Sun card right here, which is brilliant. And we have the Lord of Shadows, which is the Death card, which is a Scorpio energy, a time frame of October 23rd to November 21st. The Page of Cups. Libra, which is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. So strong Scorpio presence right here. The 4 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coming forward. Strong Cancer presence with the Chariot right here. So a strong Cancer presence, which is a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. And then you have the 5 of Wands. That seems to be a very prevalent card in the readings lately, the 5 of Wands, where it's kind of like hidden things, hidden nastiness. Because here with the 5 of Wands, it's, if you see this, this is an inverted pentacle, so it's like dark magic. It's not promoting kindness as you're moving forward. So here there is something where you're becoming a student of your heart, and you're moving away from the chaos that does not promote beauty within your life. And whatever that beauty is for you, Libra, that is what you're seeing, and that's what you're taking note of. So here with the 3 of Pentacles, kind of this prosperity that you're working towards, but also this initiation into the luck, the prosperity, the guidance, the bounty that you want leads you to the the seventh card in the major arcana, which is the Chariot. It's like, when it comes to love, Libra, and this is so true for you, most definitely, when it comes to love, you will not be held back. You will not be second guessing yourself. You will be looking at what it is that you desire, and you will say, this is my heart and this is my truth. And that is going to be something that's a very powerful center for you. You doubt yourself. You doubt yourself around career. You doubt yourself around your passions, around what you want. There's a sense of things being uneasy, which, I mean, with the state of the world as it is, that can definitely be a spot. But there's also a sense of the way that you're moving forward is slightly different than what it is that you had anticipated before. And so when you trust in the great mysteries, trust in the great plan, trust in the great plan that divinity, your angels, have for you. It's not like, oh, okay, I don't have to do anything, just sit back and everything just happens. No, it's knowing that so much of our world and so much of ourselves are hidden. We evolve and we discover and we take away layers of ourselves. We find the golden center. It's kind of like alchemy, right? So in alchemy, they believe, alchemists back in the day believed that you could take lead and turn it into gold. Now, if you look at that as a spiritual journey, you take lead, you take something that isn't really that pretty, right? And you turn it into something that is highly valued, that has this beautiful shine to it, the gold. And so that is what we're doing to ourselves. So you're taking the lead that you're born with and you're polishing it, you're developing it, and you're transmuting it. Is that the right word? You're making it become gold. You're making yourself become precious and worthwhile. So trust in the great mysteries as you do so. And with the stag spirit, take that leap. Take that leap towards what you want. Take that leap towards what you desire, because there is a sense here that you think something is wrong. You think something is not what you should be doing, or not what you should want to be doing, or there's something like that that's coming up here where it's like, no, take that leap and go after it, because you are going to find yourself empowered as you root yourself, as you ground yourself, as you look at what you want with the Earth Mother. It's kind of like, what is your Earth Mother self? What is your natural self? It does not matter your gender or how you identify yourself. What is the roots of you? What are the roots of you? And how do you move forward in those roots, in that connection with the Earth Mother, with this caring, nurturing brilliance? And there's also a sense here with the heart chakra. I mean, you're ruled by your heart chakra, Libra, more so than any other air sign energy, quite frankly. And here, it's forgiveness. It's forgiveness around love. It's forgiveness around what you desire. It's moving forward. And it's also being not as hard on yourself as you have an inclination to be. So that kindness coming forward, guiding you. Because you have it for others. You need to have it for yourself during this time. Because you're going to look at things and be like, well, I should have known that. I should be able to understand this. And there's just not that give and take. And here, with the Three of Pentacles, that's what this time is all about. That give and that take, that learning and that understanding. So that you embrace the prosperity that you desire and the place that you want to be. So that you move forward. And here, with the Chariot, it's like, you are going after what it is that you want. And people aren't going to think that what you're going after is a big deal. It's just not going to be as flashy and as showy as the world wants things to be, right? And so here, don't downplay yourself, because if you do, you're going to lose sight of what you truly want and where you truly want to be, because your heart is going to keep on leading you to another direction, to another place, to another way of being. And with the Chariot, you move forward towards what you love and what you want. And whether you know it or not, your heart will always be your North Star. So let it shine, because it is stronger and it is so much more powerful than you give it credit for at times. So here, as you're moving forward, that's going to be a very powerful, guide for you. And then you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, worry, doubts, fears, being up at night, doubting that you can move forward the way that you want to, really looking at things, and it's just a bunch of anxiety. You might find that you're not sleeping well. You might find that you have so much on your plate and you want to do such a good job that even when you go to sleep, it's like you just keep on playing things over and over and over again. And there's worry, there's anxiety, there's a sense of, how do I move forward? Where is it that I want to be? Am I making the right decision? You're putting a bit too much pressure on yourself. It's not saying don't take things seriously, all right? But it is saying look at things and be kind to you. Because you're going to have a tendency to be like, oh, well, that's cool with everybody else. But with you, hyper intense, hyper judgmental, hyper, kind of like, this is the way it has to be. Lighten up. Lighten up on yourself, and you will be so much happier because you have this success around your career, all right? Around your passion, around what you are creating, okay? It's whatever is super important to you. You have a success. You have this profound intuition. Let it shine, and let yourself shine. Because as you do so, you're going to see you winning. You're going to see you embracing a power that you didn't know you had, or you doubted could ever be a part of your life. And as you embrace this power, you embrace this truth, and it guides you, it becomes a part of you, and it is you. So as you're moving forward, that's very important with the fire sign energy. Now, you can have a lot of doubts around a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, where you're looking at the relationship, you're looking at things, and you're thinking, man, this just, it isn't going to work the way I wanted it to. You might be thinking, you might be thinking of this relationship as a failure, and that's what you have to forgive yourself for. You might be thinking of the move that you want to make, like, oh man, I just failed at this. And it's like, no, you didn't. You saw what wasn't right for you, and you're wise enough to say, I deserve happiness in my life. I deserve to be, contented within myself. And yes, of course, we have to do things sometimes that we just don't want to do. And it's not quitting your job and running away and joining the circus. It's looking at things and saying, what is it that I need? What is it that I want? And what sings to my soul? Intuitively, you have a really good understanding of this. Do not mute your intuitive self. You're a student of your heart. And what's really interesting is, as you're a student of your heart, there are going to be ways that you can move forward that are a little bit underhanded, okay? I just kind of have to say it as it's shown right here. Now, it can be energy around you, people who are being underhanded, most definitely. You're really going to have a strong inclination, Libra, to stoop to their level, to be like, you want to fight dirty? I'm taking off the gloves. I'm going after what I need, what I want, and, kind of consequences be damned. And that's not going to be a place that you want to be at all. Because here, when you're a student of your heart, when you're opening up yourself to what you love, you have to be there for you. You have to be. And with being a student of your heart, with having, and it can be around a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. Okay, strong Scorpio presence here, and strong Cancer presence here. That these two signs are very much at odds with what you want. But also, that can be one group of people. But also, these two signs are going to be absolutely imperative to get you to where it is that you want to be. You might have a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Cancer within your own chart, okay, within your personality. This can be somebody who you heavily rely on, but things have gotten tough. And so when things get tough, sometimes it's like, well, why be good? Why be good if all I'm ever going to be is punished and overwhelmed and feeling as if everybody else in the world gets ahead, who lies, cheats, steals, and it's not me? Why care? And that's going to be a really strong feeling that you have. Why care? Why want more? And what I'm seeing here is like, this is because you're a student of your heart. This is because you are connecting to what you truly want. And I believe full-heartedly that we are emotional creatures. And as emotional beings, and you can say creatures because some people just go off with their emotions and you sit there and you're like, wow, that's a lot. You've kind of lost touch with the humanity of it all, and you're just going off of chaos. And so here, you don't want that. You don't want that at all. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling around things. The energy towards chaos, towards being overwhelmed, towards too much is so prevalent at times that it's going to keep you from being the student of your heart, of your soul, of your love that you want to be. And this is just a sense of putting down your foot and saying, I know me, and I am embracing me. And as you do so, you're going to see a gift come to you emotionally. Now, it can be from somebody who has passed. You get a message and you're like, oh, wow, wow. And it kind of shakes you. It does. It kind of speaks to your very core. And you're like, oh, my goodness, it doesn't have to be somebody who's passed. It might be somebody who has this really big spiritual connection, and you see something, something happens, and you just think of that person, or they call you, and you're like, wow, I've been thinking about you. It's something like this. They hand you a gift. They do. And it can be this Scorpio energy. It can be this Cancer energy, but it's somebody it's something that happens, and it doesn't have to be someone, but for a lot of you Libras, it is going to be someone. It's going to be something that happens at the exact right moment for you to move you forward, to have you really connecting to your heart, your soul, yourself. And the Death card, the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new, is just so important for you. It's also facing things that, people kind of want to hide away from. It's like, no, I see the truth. I see the truth, and I'm moving forward. And there's a power to you here. There's a drive to you here where you're like, no, I got this. And I will not be held back, and I will not be stopped. And I know what I know. And you're absolutely embracing that power, that truth, and that dignity of self. There is this sense of the veil. Yeah, it's like a veil being lifted from your eyes, seeing things as you truly need to see them. And it moves you forward towards what you want. It's kind of like, here I go. This is what I'm heading towards. And as you do so, you are gaining momentum, you are gaining clarity, it's like after you take that leap, because the leap is going to be the hardest thing that you do. And it can be, yes, you have to stay with it, right? But as you move forward with this leap guiding you, and with your heart guiding you, it's like, man, this was the best decision I ever made. And this is powerful truth for me. And it moves you away from the darkness. It's kind of like the chaos of the world. I mean, everything, it's like, wow, okay. Let's stop. Let's stop and not feed this anymore. Because as I move forward, as I embrace my power, my heart, my soul, as I embrace kindness, okay, and compassion, the world opens. The world opens, and I'm seeing things in a new light, in a new way. And I'm being guided to the way I can move forward. And here, I mean, she's waving goodbye to 2 frogs. It's like, it might not make sense. And you might sit there and be like, wow, okay, why would you wave goodbye to 2 frogs? Like, something that you might have thought was ugly, or someone that you might not have, thought, you kind of thought of them as a frog. Like, it's like, ooh, okay. You wind up having this really, it can be a good connection, or it's kind of like you have to kiss frogs in order to get to your prince. It's like, wow, I didn't expect this avenue to lead me to this power, this beauty, this abundance as I'm moving forward. And as you do so, the sun comes, and it's like glory, happiness, joy, prosperity. But also it brings jealousy. I mean, when the sun shines on you, people sit there and go, well, why the heck not me? And this card right here, it really makes me think of the old Nordic saying, better to be king of a cottage than servant in a castle. And from that old Nordic saying, they were talking about, literally being a servant in a castle. But also, I mean, it translates so beautifully to now, where it's like, better to be king of your cottage, right? Than to sit there and want a castle. Sit there and say, oh, I need my McMansion, I need this, I need that, I need this fancy car, I need this. And just kind of listing everything. And being a servant to it all. Never being able to enjoy it. Always chasing, that prosperity and that success. And having it become more of a burden to you than anything else. And it moves you to saying, I am prosperous and I will move forward in my prosperity. I will not be held back. I am passionate and I am determined. My heart and my intuition guides me. And it's a powerful change that you're going through. It's like, it actually chokes me up a little bit here, where it's like, I will be moving forward. And this doubt and this fear, through it, I see the light. I see the light of what I love, of what I need. And it moves me towards my heart's desire, towards this truth that is my emotional self. And so many times we downplay it. We sit there and say, well, that's not going to get you the money that you want. And that's not going to get you the prestige that you want. And don't you understand, you should lose 10 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever, in order to be that way that everybody wants you to be. And you're sitting there and you're looking at things or you need to gain muscle. You need to do this, you need to do that. It's like, oh my gosh, leave me be. I'm seeing the light. from the darkness that I was in. And that, for you, Libra, is just absolutely stunning. The light comes and it guides you. It guides your heart and it moves you forward towards your rooted self, towards the essence of your truth. Your subconscious message for this time is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is patience. Patience for what you are creating. Patience for what you have planted, what you have worked towards, what you have sculpted for yourself. And through that patience, you have the subconscious message. You have the repeat of the number 7 right here. You're not going to abide liars at all, period, end of discussion. You're also going to be very drawn to the spiritual, to the esoteric, to the deeper meanings of things. And that's going to be a very powerful draw for you. And it moves you to the throat chakra, to your life purpose, to climbing the stairs, to embracing your grace, to moving towards your heart, your soul, yourself. And you're looking at things as almost like a vocational call. This is my life purpose. This is why I'm on this earthly plane. And I will not be held from this life purpose. And it moves you then to your subconscious spirit animal message, which is the eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Spirit does. And spirit sees things so much more clearly than you will ever see it. So listen. Listen to spirit as you are guided. Wow. Okay, that was intense. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.